Yeah, welcome to Red Table Talk, but the Man United edition. Welcome back to Armchair Gaffers. You have myself, Walks, and SB.
Wait, Jada Pinkett SB.
Yes,
Jada Pinkett SB.
crazy. Yeah, it's just the two of us today, which is probably a good thing, as we don't want people chiming in from different clubs and adding to the pain that we're both going through. For those of you who are new here, please make sure you like, share, subscribe, and most importantly, comment. That is the true currency at Armchair Gaffers. And for those of you who've been here before, welcome back. SB, we are here post destruction derby, Man City winning 3-0 at Old Trafford for what seems like a routine win. Yeah, oh no, what was it? At Etihad, was it?
I thought it was Carrington. Is it like Carrington today?
It was somewhat of a training session. Yeah, Man United were thumped by Pep Guardiola's Man City this afternoon in what adds to more pressure on Erik ten Hag and Man United in a season which is slowly spiraling out of control. What were your takes on the game, SB? Any positives to take from it?
Bro, positive is that it's over. That's the only positive.
Yeah,
that is the only positive, bro. How many times do we have to watch Man United at Old Trafford get absolutely spunked on, bro? How many times do I have to see Bruno Fernandes act like I can't even say what I want to say about him on this right now. But how many times do we have to see him do that? We used to see him do that before without the armband. Now we have to see him do it with the armband now. So it makes it even worse. It emphasizes it now.
It's tough.
The petulance. How many times?
It's enough, man.
You have to see Johnny Evans wiped with against Man City, bro.
It's tough, man. I think the last time he played. How many times? Yeah, that's what we're going to name this episode. Yeah, the last time he played in this fixture, he was sent off, and that was the infamous 6-1 thrashing of Man United.
How long ago was that? Bro? Balotelli was a young tug them time, you know. Balotelli was.
Yeah.
Balotelli's nearly retired now, bro. And Johnny Evans is still here starting at Old Trafford.
Yeah. It's a sign that things aren't great. What did you make of the initial lineup? Varane didn't feature. Was on the bench.
Let's start with this.
Reguilon on the bench.
Varane didn't start today. They've asked Ten Hag. They said, Ten Hag, you haven't started Varane today. You started Johnny Evans. Why is that? And you started Lindelof. Why is that, Ten Hag? Is it tactical or is it fitness? He goes, oh, well, you know, when he starts speaking like he doesn't understand English. And then he said, oh, no, it is tactical. It's tactical. Why is it tactical, bro?
What were the tactics? What do you think were the tactics behind that, or the reasoning? Is there anything you can think of?
Like I have no understanding. Like, you knew we had Man City on the weekend. All right, cool. We had Copenhagen in a must-win game at home during the week. But bro, you trying to tell me you couldn't play Johnny Evans in that game and rest Varane, or did he play Lindelof left back against Copenhagen for the weekend? And then we're playing Man City full strength with Lindelof left back and
what did you make
Evans and Maguire
of that? Yeah, the Lindelof at left back thing, was it? And Bruno out on the right again as well. What do you make?
Bruno on how many times do we have to see Bruno Fernandes go missing in a big game? Let alone that. How many times do you have to see Bruno Fernandes on the right wing have an absolute stinker, bro? Drop an absolute stinker again, bro.
Yeah.
Just running around, dropping around like a pansy.
Yeah, it was.
This is our Man United captain.
It weren't great to watch. And I think, a lot of that, a lot of City's good work came down their left-hand side, Man United's right-hand side, where it seemed a lot of the time Dalot was getting doubled up on 2-on-1s, 3-on-1s.
Bro, Dalot was looking like a prime Carlos, bro. Roberto Carlos.
Yeah, getting forward with pace, power, and all the above. It weren't great to watch, man. What do you think of that Man United midfield? The Eriksen,
Amrabat,
McTominay got another start. Do you think? What do you think that's about? That loyalty just due to him seemingly.
This is how low we've become. We're starting McTominay, who was trying to sell because he scored a couple jammy goals against Brentford at home.
Yeah.
And who was the other team? Sheffield United away, even though they've got 1 point in 9 or 10 games.
Yeah.
So yeah, go on, McTominay. You deserve to be started for Manchester United. So in the first 5 minutes when we won the ball and we're 3-on-2, and all you got to do, McTominay, is look up and pass the ball through to Rashford. You can't do it, bro, because you're not good enough.
Yeah, it's just not there, man. It's not the required level for any team that's like trying to compete at the
Amrabat, bro.
What do you make of the Amrabat signing so far? So when he joined, he's playing left back due to the injury crisis. He's recently been deployed in his position in midfield. If you could sum it up so far, what do you think?
It's a good thing that we got him on loan. It's a very good thing we got him on loan at the moment. I'll tell you that for free.
Between the lines.
I'll tell you that for free, because I was championing Amrabat. We need Amrabat. We need to get him in. I don't know if he's unfit at the moment because he didn't have a preseason or he's injured, but bro, he looks so off speed. He looks chubby. I see Grealish give him a little shoulder today. He dropped on the floor and ate grass like a cow.
Oh yeah,
bro. I was like, come on, Sofian. You keep getting substituted at half time.
Back to back now.
It's like, brother, we have to start Eriksen because it's like he's the only person that can actually pass the ball in our team.
Some form of retention, but I think he's out of possession.
Bro,
it's tough to watch, man.
What did you think, Walks? About that midfield?
I think that midfield balance it's a tad off, man, and I still think Ten Hag, I'm shooting him some bell, hasn't had everyone available in that position. So Casemiro is now out. We've seen that the emergence of Kobe across the summer. He probably would have featured more, but that seems like an excuse. But yeah, based on senior players, he hasn't had everyone available. I do think that his re-emergence of McTominay is a tad strange when, as you said, he's someone United were seemingly trying to shift. The Mason Mount conundrum that still goes on.
Mason Mount, man,
he's looking like a bad bit of business, man, as it stands. And some people can say it's too early. He was injured for a large part of the start of the season, but there just seems to be a lack of direction or idea as to how he's meant to be deployed, and that's a big problem when you're a cash-strapped team, air quotes, and you blow a large part of the budget on someone who you actually aren't 100% certain as to where they should flourish or feature in this team. And then Bruno again out on the right. I understand you could kind of try and do a job there, but if you're trying to get anything away from out of City, I think United are a better team with Bruno centrally. And yeah, again, that experiment failed again.
Mason Mount. What was he brought in for?
So
where was he meant to play?
There's the dynamism aspect of it. People say, we had Eriksen last year. Him and Casemiro did well in possession, but in terms of legs and whatnot, United needed a bit more pace, power in there. And Mason Mount has shown that he can do that in the past. So I think that was an element of it. United have done quite well in terms of winning turnovers and stuff like that. But it just hasn't worked. And at this point, I'm still struggling to see what is the best balance, what's the best blend of players in that midfield, because seemingly it is it's a struggle fest right now, and we hate to see it. Speaking of struggle, Marcus Rashford woes continue. He just needs
this guy.
He just needs something to hit the back. He needs to be
well done, Rashford. I clapped him. If I wasn't holding my phone right now, I'd clap. Look, I'm clapping Rashford. Well done, mate. You got your 350 bags and your 4-year, 5-year contract at Manchester United. So we were stuck with you now. So well done, Rashford. You fooled us. You gave us your year, which you gave us, 3 years ago or 4 years ago?
Yeah.
You gave us that good year. And now you're doing that stroppy shit again. For what reason now? I don't know now. This manager you like, the manager loves you because he keeps playing you. I don't know why he keeps playing you.
Yeah.
And you're not doing anything. Okay, I get it. Sometimes the ball should be played through to, but bro, he had a chance today. His coach showed it on his chest. He's right in the goal. Just put it in, bro. Compose yourself, brother.
Yeah.
He can't pass.
He's
He's
tough.
doing all these things with H on Sky Sports and all these things like he's that guy. And it's like, bro, you're not that guy, bro.
Was it one? I think no goal in 9 now. I think it is, or 10 possibly in the Prem. That's it's. Sorry, I think it's 9. Yeah, so it's a tad worrying. Or no goal. Sorry, no goal in 9 in all comps, which is a worry, man. When he was such a source of goals for United last year. A question for you, SB. Does Erik ten Hag still have your support?
I don't know.
Wow. And I think that says
he had my support. He had my support a week or 2 weeks ago, but nah, bro, he can go as well, man. This whole club, bro, we're in the mud, bro. Because you know what it is, yeah. I get everyone says about the Glazers and everything, cool. But these signings are his signings. Mason Mount is his signing.
Yeah.
One of your main signings. Oh, no, is another one of your main signings. Who I can't lie, he's been probably our best player the last 2 or 3 games. He started to make
slowly seeing improvements.
Still doing some bozo moments, but Wakanda forever. Yeah, he's doing his thing at the moment, so I gotta give it to him. But Mason Mount, who else was another one that he's got that doesn't make any sense? Haaland. So you brought in Haaland, who I think is a good footballer. I rate Haaland. Young talent.
Yeah.
I think he's going to be good. Like, even whatever Ten Hag is here or he's not here, he's going to be a good player for us. Yeah. But, bro, you brought in Haaland, who needs service. You brought in Anthony, and you play Rashford, 2 wingers who just want to cut in and shoot and never want to cross the ball. So it's like, what are you doing here?
Yeah, it seems like a bit disjointed, man. Which is a shame.
Walks his decision making at the moment, bro. He's looking. I don't know, bro. He's looking like a fraud at the moment with his decision making. He's meant to be this tactical genius, and I don't know what tactics he's been looking at recently, bro.
Yeah. We're struggling to see, and I guess a team who is devoid of confidence, i.e., Man United, playing against a Man City is never going to be an easy task. But yeah, at times today, it looked like Premier League versus League One or something. Yeah.
If there was 10 Hannibals on the pitch, we'd be fine.
At least you have something to celebrate.
Want to see some heart, bro. That's what we want to do, is to see some heart. That's all. We know you're not good enough. We can see the lineup. We see Lindelof left back, Johnny Evans, Maguire, Eric. We can see the lineup. We know that we don't really have a chance. So we're just thinking, just show a bit of heart.
A little bit of something, yeah.
Football's not one on paper.
And in the past we've seen United teams win against City, teams with less quality. It is possible, but this team is in the mud, as we say. What did you make of Man City today? You mentioned something before we started recording about how they fortunately seem to get everyone back now.
Yeah, I was thinking last week I was chilling. It's all doom and gloom for Man City. I'm watching them against Arsenal. I'm seeing Kovacic should have got sent off. I'm seeing Rico Lewis in there. The fence is missing a few players.
Yeah.
And then 2:30 today, an hour before kickoff. I've looked at the lineups on Flash Score. I've seen Ruben Diaz, John Stones in the middle with Rodri. Oh yeah, Rodri's back, of course. Yeah, he's back.
Yes.
And then I see the front. I see Foden, Bernardo. I see everyone. I see all the soldiers,
all the heavy hitters,
lieutenants, all the lieutenants that he trusts. There today, ready, deployed, ready to have another nice little training session. Little jolly up at Old Trafford.
Yeah, it was a kickabout and a carnival, and the LA's started coming out, which is
Haaland got
things silly.
Haaland got 2 goals and an assist. He could have scored 3 or 4 today easily, and I don't think he had a good game.
Yeah. Again, didn't really do too much, but still left with something, man. Some GA. He's now equaled United's total goal output. He's now on 11 league goals, and Man United on league goals as well, which is devastating. What did you make?
What do you think we should do with? So I was going to ask you quickly. What do you think we should do with Ten Hag? Because most of these players are his players.
I am. I'm disappointed with what I've seen. I'll say that first. I'd say today was on him. I think there's more United could have done. And that's not to say that United should be going toe to toe with one of the greatest teams, or the greatest team in the world right now, and if not one of the greatest teams the Prem has seen. But I think we should be putting a better performance together than what we saw today. And I think some of that lies at his door. I am, however, thinking you get rid of him, and we just start this whole thing again, which I'm not for. I don't think.
That's what I'm saying. Rival fans keep saying, and you fans are backing Ten Hag. How can you be backing him? How can you be this, that? But it's the thing where we've seen this so many times. If we sack this manager, what do? We get another manager.
And then,
we have another good 12 months. He buys 2 or 3 players, and then it's the same thing over again.
And then again, then the squad balance and I guess profile of the squad is different because it will consist of players from 4 different managers now. So for now, I've been disappointed in what I've seen. Again, I think today was on him in a sense. City should still win, but probably not in the manner that they did. But I'm still gonna say he should stay. I think what he did last year was good. It might not be kind of what people want to hear, or it's not reactionary or controversial, or it's possibly leaning towards controversial. But I'd say stick it out. I'd say give him a bit more time, because as it stands, the season is drifting away. But it might just have to be one of those years where things don't go to plan. We've seen Arsenal do it in the past. Not to say we'll end up becoming Arsenal, but I think there is something to be said for just being patient, taking your licks, and seeing how things pan out. But as it stands,
this season should have happened last season for our first season.
Yes.
It's like you've done it the other way around, kind of thing.
That's the worrying thing. You're kind of like, why is this in reverse? Things should get better. But I definitely hear you. Not great, man. Not great. City, we're looking at champions, by the way.
Champions.
Are we looking at champions?
I said at the start of the season, they did lose their way a bit at the start, but today they look like they're finding their groove again.
That's what I was
they look serious today again.
And I was thinking in previous years, I think we've seen them stick around, be on the shoulder of teams till like Jan, Feb, and then it just goes into overdrive, 15 in a row. But I think if they can put performances like this together pre-Christmas, this league could be wrapped up very early.
I think Christmas time, they're gonna put a little streak together the next 10 games, I reckon.
Do you think anyone can beat them? Dropping points, or?
I think it have to be injuries. I think that's the only way, really. Injuries is the only way of slowing them down. And now they've got their players back, and then Kevin De Bruyne's going to come back. They're going to be excited about that just because it's Kevin De Bruyne.
Yes.
So, City again, I think. Arsenal, we'll speak about Arsenal anyway in a bit later on. So,
We'll get there, man. We'll get there.
But I'd like to just mention Bernardo Silva, baller, man. That was one of the main things Man City done this summer was keeping Bernardo Silva, keeping Kyle Walker. That was two. Sorry, I said one or two. They were 2 of the most important things they've done. Kyle Walker just looks like he's on another level now.
Doesn't it?
The game's too easy for him now. It's like, I couldn't read the game before. Now I can read the game, and I got pace. He's thinking, what the fuck?
How is he still like excelling at that age? Like, he should be slowing down, but doesn't seem to be the case, man. And that Bernardo Silva, I struggle to think of a player who is as hard to tackle. Sounds mad.
I understand, bro. And some of the positions I see him in, on the pitch where you see him in the corner with 2 people, 3 people. And I'm a small person as well, and I played football, so I'm thinking, how the hell is he still in control of the ball?
Manages to wriggle his way out, and like body that protection is crazy. And then you might see him. Sometimes he might play left back. Even today, I see him drop in at centre back and like dictating from there. Crazy player, man. Crazy player. We can only dream as it stands. But City continue to assert their dominance over Man United in Manchester. They're now on 24 points in 3rd place behind Spurs and Arsenal, and Man United sit in 8th on 15 points, minus 5 goal difference after 10 games played. It's not looking good, Brev, as they say. Speaking of not looking good, shall we speak about Chelsea and their struggles? There was a West London derby. Hate to see Thiago Silva like this.
What's he doing? Got a migraine there, Thiago.
Yeah, he's got a headache. He's had enough
Poor Thiago.
of shouting at youngsters.
Kids.
A shambles of a performance is what my Chelsea friend described this as. What did you make of Brentford winning against Chelsea at the Bridge with 2-0 win?
Bro, that was one of the funniest games I think I've watched at 12:30, you know.
Yeah.
That was actually comedy central. Like I used to be Arsenal was the banter club and we was the banter club for a little bit and stuff, but Chelsea are like fully pledged,
Watch this. Yeah.
Banter club like in London, like not even just London, West London, let alone the whole of London. Like the banter in West London, let alone like when Brentford have beaten you at your ground the last 3 times.
Yeah,
and I think they've only been in the Premier League 3 years.
Yeah, I think Brentford have more wins at Stamford Bridge in 2023 than Chelsea, I think it is, or something along those lines.
Like the last 7 months or something like that.
Yeah.
Like that. It's when you start hearing these stats and stuff, it's like, why do we think when we see Chelsea play maybe a one good game against Burnley or playing against an Arsenal where they're not away, and still they throw it away in 10 minutes time? Like, why do we think that they're coming back when it's just the same Chelsea?
Yeah. Another setback for Maurizio Pochettino, and their season continues to, I wouldn't say spiral. It's probably just in the same.
It's ready.
They're kind of there already. Yeah.
The fixtures are coming now.
And they've probably got one of the worst run-ins that I've ever seen. I think if in this run-in, you probably want to pick up points against Brentford at home, and they managed to let it slip. Where do you think it all went wrong for Chelsea?
Bro, it all went wrong from the war in Ukraine, bro. I'm telling you, that's where it was completely all gone wrong from Chelsea. From Roman's gone, bro. It's gone absolutely in the drain. But right now, bro, I can't believe that they've spent £1 billion in a year, and your best player that you've bought is Cole Palmer.
Mad, mental.
He couldn't start. Like he just started the Premier League game the other day. Like he was Man City's like bench like player, really. And you spent £1 billion and he's your best player. Like, bro,
it's not good, man.
It all went wrong with the finishing. Once they couldn't score in the first 30 minutes.
Yeah, because they were on top.
Sterling they were on top the first 30 minutes. I was thinking, all right, Chelsea playing a bit of football. I didn't know if Brentford was just allowing them to just play the football and just wait because they know the game plan was. But they looked good, Chelsea. They should have been at least 1 or 2 up. For Cole Palmer, I don't know what more he could have done in that game. Like, when I was watching, I said, Cole Palmer didn't lose today. He could actually go in that change room and say, I didn't lose today, guys.
Yeah. You can go out the team or tape. Yeah, you're allowed to.
Yeah. I'm good. I'm partying today. You lot, home. No dinner for you. That's what you say.
It's funny you mentioned the team SB after spending 1 billion, because when Chelsea went and actually made their substitutions, they kind of leaned towards David Washington.
David.
And
bringing on David. They're bringing on Denzel Washington, bro. Every time they bring on Denzel Washington, I think, who is this Denzel Washington guy? Like,
why is Denzel playing for Chelsea?
I always think of the hard, like, Chelsea fans from before, like, and I think, bro, like, what must they actually look at this team like now and think, like, when you're seeing players like Madueke and players like Sterling, Nicholas Jackson, who just doesn't want to play up front, just wants to fight people. Like, what do they think of this? Like, a bunch of kids, Conor Gallagher's now their best player or their favorite player now.
Yeah. Look how things change.
Yes, bro. It is, bro. Caicedo, don't even get started.
That's what I wanted. What do you think of Caicedo? Because again, my Chelsea friend, he is saying that he's close to being done with Caicedo.
No. Bro, all my stocks are brought out the window.
They're gone. Yeah.
That video of Terminator was just See, he dashed out the car.
Yeah.
Done, bro. It's finished.
Yeah.
I'm like my Casado stocks. When I watched him live, I said, "Oh, what was I watching with this guy when he was at Brighton? Like, what was I actually? Because I don't think he can hit a diag, and he's worth 150 million. And I don't think he can hit a diag, bro.
You need to have a diag
for a centre midfielder, bro. It's come on, bro. It's natural, bro. You have to hit a diag, bro. I don't think he can hit a diag. Not only that, I don't think he can turn out on the ball very well, under pressure or by himself. So then when I think of that, I thought, all right, cool. So you've been bought maybe for your defensive side of the game. It's a hefty price just for your defensive side of the game, but you must be good at that. He's not even that great at that.
Yeah, I think he's struggling. I think it's probably, if we're going to be fair or nice, like it's not the ideal setting for him at the minute. But still, yeah, he probably should be showing a little bit more than he currently is. When you look at other £100 million players who are chipping in and doing a bit, but the Caicedo move at the minute, it's looking a little scary.
All of his 15 sisters, they're all safe now and fine, and they're secure. You saw mommy in the picture with in the car. She's fine now. She had the red joint, now she got the new blue one. She's happy now.
Yes. He should have no worries,
So he should be no worries, bro. He shouldn't even be sweating on the pitch right now. He should be gliding, bro, from what he was showing at Brighton, and now you're getting peas now, bro. I can't believe, like, I thought Enzo was a bit overpriced, but at least with Enzo, you'll see glimpses of quality where you think, okay, I can see maybe if that goal, I can see why they spent the money. But with Caicedo, bro, when I look at the Brighton players that's left, and I think of McAllister, I think of Basuma, and then I think that he cost 4 or 5 times more than both of them. It's like, what the hell, bro?
Yes, it's a shocking indictment, man. Yeah, Chelsea seem to have overpaid. As it stands, not great. Another signing who I'm still not convinced of. Yes, I wanted to get to Sanchez.
Was that what you're gonna say?
Yeah, I
don't understand.
I'm not sure. I don't know, man. He doesn't fill me with massive confidence. And that comedy ending yesterday was just kind of the nail in the coffin on my decision. Yeah, I'm not having him at the minute. I did like him when he first come through at Brighton, I must say. But then they kind of upgraded him and they don't seem to miss him at all. Remember he was linked with United. And yeah, I feel like it's somewhat of a bullet dodged, even though we've had Onana who hasn't had the strongest start. But yeah, Sanchez, I'm not really sure what's going on there, man.
Why he's their first choice keeper after they had 2 keepers that was around a similar level that was both better than this keeper. It confuses me. Like, he passed the ball to Declan Rice like they were on the same team the other day, which made no sense. All right, cool. You've been making bare mistakes before that, but all right, cool. Makes a couple saves, so the Chelsea fans will say, "Oh yes, he saved us from not losing 3 or 4-0." All right, cool. Then he thought, all right, cool. We're losing to Brentford 1-0 at home.
Yeah.
There's still about a minute and a half left on the clock, so there is still a bit of time. This isn't the last kick of the game. So he thinks, let me run up the field. Let me try and score a header. With a minute and a half left on the clock. He hasn't thought, drop back. No, let me even forget about that. Before he's even done that, I think, Brentford have nearly scored on the break 2 or 3 times before that. So there was warning signs that, you know what, they're catching us on the break here whilst we're trying to score a goal. So he's just thought with his smart ass, let me go up there with a minute and a half left to try and score a goal. Got nowhere near the ball. Someone's got absolutely flatlined in the middle of the pitch.
Yeah, I think was it Maatson maybe?
NFL.
Yeah.
Yeah, like it was an NFL scrum. Like, get out of here,
bro. We got absolutely caned.
And then the view that we had to watch Neil Maupay, the villain,
running in treacle. Why did Sanchez actually for him? That was the worst part of it all.
Bro, we had to watch him run 60 yards behind him and then try and get him from behind.
It was horrendous, man. And yeah, it just summed up like a horrible day at the office for Chelsea. Do you think, we mentioned Ten Hag has a lot of pressure on him. Pochettino, what do you think about his job security? Do we think Chelsea are going to stick, twist? Like, what do we think?
chilling right now, dancing on ice. It seems, mate.
Oh.
Just chilling, living his best life, bro. Because I don't understand where there's no pressure on. It seems to be there's no pressure on Pochettino for some strange reason. And I understand that. Okay, cool. The season they had last season was bad and all of that, but we're 10 games in now, and Chelsea's still only won one home game in the Premier League this year.
And that was against what, newly promoted?
One home game in 7 months. Yeah, and that was against Luton.
Yeah, it's not.
And it's like, I get the injuries, Poch. I do get the injuries, but some of the decisions you have been making is like Ten Hag. It's a bit Cucurella right back when you've got Gusto and Reece James there. Like, I get it.
Yes.
Both of them aren't fit, but you could play maybe one of them for a half, maybe, or something. But Colwell at left back, or like some of his decisions have been a bit. Sky Sports interviews like with Jamie and Gary with 10, like I'm seeing with Poch right now.
Yes, yeah. There might be a little sit down soon, innit? Just a little bit of PR for him, because it's tough for him at the minute.
It's gonna get real for him now, though, so it's fine because
it's running
fun in games before, so Tottenham away. As well, where the Tottenham fans are. This is probably the one. I don't know if these Chelsea fans would be able to handle if they lose at the NFL Stadium.
Yeah.
With Ange.
At the Spurs Dome.
It's rocking. It's rocking at the Spurs Dome right now. I don't know if Poch wants to be going there.
That one might put a serious kind of microscope on Pochettino's current performance or team that he's built so far, and I think it probably won't look too great if they do come off worse for wear at Spurs. Do you want to do it? Are we going to be fair and say they're missing a striker, like they signed Nkunku and his knee exploded?
They spent £1 billion, Walks, and then you haven't bought a striker, and then you've relied on Nkunku, who's not even a striker anyway.
Yeah.
He's like a hybrid kind of 10-9 wing kind of player, like. And then if so, why have you pinned all your hopes on Nkunku for the season?
Yeah.
And Nicholas Jackson, who you lot was trying to tell us was going to be the new Didier Drogba.
Those shouts,
what he was when
disgusting,
bro. I don't know if you saw Match of the Day yesterday, but they showed a clip of Cole Palmer and him, and Cole Palmer was looking at this guy like, where did you get this guy from? Where on earth did he find this brother here?
Yeah. Questions are being asked. Oh, it's a shame.
He don't even know where to stand as a striker, man. Yeah, what's going on here? Like, but Poch, next week it might be the start.
Watch this space, man. The heat is slowly turning up on Poch. And yeah, shout out to Brentford, man. They've struggled this year.
I was gonna say, you're not gonna show them love.
Yeah, man. Yeah. They do it, man. Clean sheet away from home. Third win of the season. And Mbumo again leaving with something. An assist and a goal. What a player. Ivan Toney's back in training. I think I mentioned this to Scott. Just Ivan Toney's back in training. Now him and Vissa want to liven up again because they know one of them's going to go soon. Someone's going to be holding bench, and it's probably going to be
one of them.
But no, shout out to Brentford, man.
Someone's hitting that bench. It's going to be Wiss, man.
It's probably this, yeah. And yeah, Brentford, everyone's saying that they've had a struggle to the start of the season. They're like in 10th place. That's probably bang on where they need to be. It's good, man. Shout out to them, man. Shout out to
Free. You, ain't
it? Say that again. SB.
So it's good stuff for you, ain't it?
I need something
it's good stuff for you, ain't it?
Yeah, I need to celebrate something, man. Because at the minute there's not loads. Speaking of celebrations, this man here, Eddie, your defense is in trouble. You are Sheffield United. Yeah, Nketiah ended his goal drought in stunning fashion. We were told with a hat trick against Sheffield United, who are, I'm not sure if they're officially the worst team to start a Premier League season, but they're basically there or thereabouts. He hadn't scored since August, but Sheffield United said,
no way,
can change that.
We got a plan for you.
Yeah. They said, don't worry, we'll sort you out. What did you make of this? Just perfect. Routine, nice Saturday afternoon in North London. Lovely stuff.
Someone in the group chat said that you reckon you know, it had to come from a Spurs fan because obviously they had a hard time against
Yeah.
Sheffield United. So it was like, you think they're going to give them a hard time? You know, no Odegaard, no whoever else was missing, Jesus. I said, bro, this is going to be as routine as you
It's a routine
can
check.
think, mate.
Yeah.
Like, don't even worry about it. Routine check, broski.
Mhm.
And that's what it was, routine check.
Yeah, Saka
Nice
had the
and lovely
armband.
for Arsenal. Did he?
Yeah, Saka had the armband for the first time starting the game.
I don't think he got me any FPL points though this week, so
Okay, so we're not trying to.
I'm not really. Yeah, 5-0 Arsenal and no FPL points. I don't know, Sacks, my broski. I
Yeah,
don't
yeah,
know. But
yeah.
Eddie, these are the teams that Eddie cooks.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
you need these players in your squad. Successful season.
So true.
Competing in different competitions and stuff like that. Because you can't play. I know some Arsenal fans saw Odegaard out. They saw things, saw Eddie said, "Oh, what are we doing?" But bro, you're playing Sheffield United at home. It's not every day you have to play the first 11. You're not that Arsenal anymore. Like you've progressed now. You've got players. You can do a
rest.
Smith roll, and they can cut through in them games. Get some wins. The big dogs can rest up their legs. Rice can just get me.
Yeah. No, this
Yeah,
is where it is. Yeah, when things are going well, you can do this stuff. Even your Fabio Vieira's chipping in, taking pens and stuff like this. It's good, man.
Lovely days for Arsenal. I can't lie. It's nice days for them at the moment.
Yeah. No smart on their name, man. They're now in second on 24 points. And yeah, as we said, that is as routine as it gets. And Arsenal still unbeaten with 7 wins and 3 draws.
You know, I have to give to them this season. They haven't been their best quality wise, but they've showed resilience. They showed a lot of resilience.
Yes.
And last year, I think they showed more quality than they showed resilience. So if the quality can kick in, maybe halfway through the season or the end of the season, then
right
now,
put up and I was saying this out when I was out yesterday. I was saying Arsenal haven't been like free flowing like they were last year at points. But the main thing is they're still putting up the results. Like
they're thereabouts. As long as they're close to City and they're just there around them and putting the pressure on them, that's what they need to do.
Yeah, they're doing what they need to do, man. It's good. It's good stuff, man. Yeah, so
that third goal by Eddie.
Some of the like he's showing like little bits of like I'm a killer, and it's kind of scary. Where Rice assisted him, bonkers.
The first touch,
bonkers. Good luck.
Like out the game.
Yeah, just finished now.
Nice.
Yeah, no. I like it, man. Looking sharp, man. And yeah, Arsenal battering a hapless Sheffield United who no shot on target. Yeah, Heckingbottom, he can't be sleeping too well at the minute, man, because it's just been literally so poor. 1 draw, 9 losses. Minus 22 goal difference. That's a recipe.
You know what, though? They have had some horrible fixtures, though, when you think about it.
They've played a lot of the big teams.
Yeah, like for the first, like they've played Arsenal, they played
Spurs,
City, Spurs. They've done a Liverpool yet. They played Newcastle, so they played quite a lot of big teams. So maybe the next 5 games they might be able to pick up maybe 4 points, maybe.
Yeah, well, if they've got any ambition of staying in the Prem, they need to get it together in these easier runs because the teams around them aren't really flying either. So they need to kind of get level at least or get on par with them. But yeah, as you said, tough start, but 1 point after 10 games, it's not looking great.
What was do you remember? Do you know Derby's? What Derby's end point?
I can't remember the record breaking. I can't remember. I feel like it's 9 points, but I'm not sure. I'll double check.
9. Derby was that bad.
Derby at worst Premier League season.
I think
11 points in 2007, 2008. Yeah.
Oh my god, they had 11 points.
11. Best league in the world. 11 points. Scandalous.
No wonder why they ain't been in the Prem since.
Yeah, they need to be banished for a while, man, for that performance. Yeah, horrible. 11 points. And Sheffield United, they're en route to beat that or better that but it's not better. But if you get the point. Speaking of bettering teams going from strength to strength, Tottenham continue their unbeaten streak under Postecoglou. Celebrations, people are on the pitch. I think Basuma's probably still celebrating. They won on Friday night. It feels weird, and this is something I clocked earlier. They played Monday night, which rounded up the previous week's fixtures and opened the next weekend's fixtures on a Friday. In my head, I always think that that's mad short, but the reality is playing Thursday to Sunday is even shorter. But for some reason, I always think
you think that Monday to do.
it's weird. You don't play Monday.
But you know what's weird though? They've done Monday, they've done Friday, and you know they're doing Monday again next week.
Yeah. Mad. It's mad.
Crazy.
I don't know what's going on. I don't know what the fixturing and the scheduling's a bit nuts this season. But yeah, what did you think of Spurs on Friday?
I hate Spurs, man. I do. I hate those fans. I hate everything about that. They're just doing what they're doing right now, and it's just winning, and it's just annoying, bro. Like they're just annoying right now because they're just everything. As much as they are playing very well and they are playing good football, they're just getting luck as well with it as well. It's just like
even
Palace missing chances. Then next thing you know, that's what I'm saying. Just missing chances. Next thing you know, Madison just slapped it across both own goal. It's just like, oh, here we go. It just doesn't stop for them. But they have I don't know, man. What can I say? They're doing well. I can't say anything bad, really.
Yeah.
I can't say, they're gonna drop off and I can't. They keep winning. They're playing Chelsea next. I can't see them losing to Chelsea at home, especially with how they got a rivalry with Chelsea, the manager, how Chelsea's playing right now. So it's just like
everything's going well.
They've got one game a week, so it's like there's nothing really to even get involved to ruin it.
Yeah. They're out of Carabao
There's no
Cup
vibe ruiner in the midweek. Yeah, so it's like there's no vibe ruiner. Like usually there's a Carabao or Champions League.
It will throw you off a bit. Yeah.
Nothing to throw them off. They're just going week by week, bro.
What do you think of the centre-back partnership of Romero, who's been at Spurs for a while now, and I think he's kind of erratic at times, seems to have like erased or lessened the Bojo gene that is within him. What do you think of the guy next to him, Mickey van der Ven?
Cold, man. I think he might be one of that. He's, for me anyway, he's top 3 signings, I think, like this season.
Across the Prem.
Already, across the Prem, bro. Because, bro, his speed, he's got white PMP, bro.
Yeah. And I was so surprised. I've heard people mentioning it this season. I'm like, I haven't really seen him like in a proper race. But then on Friday night, there was one where he should never have gotten there. And he's just covered the ground like so rapid, bonkers.
I knew he was quite fast. I used to talk about it, and I think it was in the Nations League or something. I think Netherlands was playing France.
Yeah.
And I think it was with Mbappe he was running with one time. And I ran 67 yards. I said, Jesus Christ, bro, what is this guy? Why did we not buy him?
He's scouting. He's having a proper structure.
Recruitment, bro. That recruitment there for him, bro. That is a snip, bro. Just off the pace alone, it's gonna save him from getting out of trouble.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. So
once he learns the game properly, he's just gonna, bro. That's another Nottingham for them.
Yeah, got very, very good signing. Yeah,
and you know who else as well? Sorry, Walks, the keeper as well needs to get that Vicario guy. Steady, not doing
just
nothing
like
wrong.
Calming influence. Yeah,
if I need to pass the ball out, I'll pass it out. If I need to hoof it, I'll hoof it. If I need to make a save that I just normally need to make, I'll make it.
Come and
if I need to make a wonder save, and he just cracks on.
Yeah. That little triangle there, that goalkeeper, 2 centre backs thing it's nice, man. It's nice, steady, settled. I can't see much changing there at the minute because they're doing their business. A question which keeps coming up across various WhatsApp groups I'm in, where football's the only topic. People are saying, would Spurs be doing as well with Harry Kane as they are this season without him?
No.
Okay.
I don't think
why do you think
he'd be dropping into Madison's spaces? I think he would be, and I still think it would be like, okay, this is the big dog, so we have to kind of just, everything has to go through Harry Kane. I feel like this is just like a whole collective effort. Like when they score a goal, there's all of them together. It just looks like a proper unit with them at the moment. So I think it's a team, more of a team than it is as Harry Kane, or we need Harry Kane, or let's look for Harry Kane kind of thing.
The Harry Kane team, as Pep used to refer to them as.
And I think they're just thinking, yeah, we got to do it ourselves now. We can't be looking at Harry Kane to save us all the time. So I think, yeah, they're performing much better without him. Harry Kane's happy. It's Tottenham are in the best place right now. Harry Kane didn't go to no rival club in the Prem.
Yeah.
He's in the Bundesliga, scoring from the halfway line, having the time of his life, scoring goals for fun. And he's just watching Spurs top of the league, so everyone's happy.
It's mad. They got the money in their pocket as well. Like, yeah, it's mad when things work out, man. That was a proper sliding doors moment, and it seems at the minute to be working out for them. Yeah, they went 5 points clear at the top of the table, which was nuts. And yeah, their best start to the season continues. What do we make of Ange and the celebrations after the game? I know a lot of it was around Bentancur because he's back after his ACL injury and he's made it back early. Yeah, what do we make of like the celebrations and whatnot? Because I know there's a few party poopers who say we're not allowed to celebrate these kind of wins.
It's annoying because it's just Ange. You can't hate on Ange. You can't hate on Ange. You have to. He's like a Harry Redknapp. He's literally the same as Harry Redknapp, Ange is.
Just a rebirth, like the 2.0.
Same personality.
Yeah. Even in his
literally just the Aussie, just a little laid back Aussie version.
Yeah, him and Gary Neville like bantering and like things are looking good over there, man. It's I'd say it's worrying times.
Bro.
Worrying times for if you're not a Spurs fan. Where do you think this peters out, or do you see it stopping, or do you think they could actually push City, Arsenal to the latter stage of the season?
I think injuries will be the key thing for them. If they can keep Son and Maddison fit, I think, because all the other players, okay, they are important, but I feel like they can get a bye with them. But I think if Son or Maddison goes, I don't think there's no getting by with Richarlison at top.
Step down, isn't it? After them to fall out.
Yeah, there's no creativity like Lo Celso or I don't know who it is after that. Like Brennan Johnson's alright, but he's not Son, is he? So
and yeah,
I think injuries.
Proven, yeah.
But yeah, that's been injury. What about you?
I always think that there's like a period of the season where, regardless of like how well you're doing, there's like hardship. I just think that if they suffer like a draw or back-to-back defeats, I just want to know what the psyche is like and see how they cope with that. Because yeah, when things are just running smooth, you're in your flow state, like it's calm. Like they believe
lovely to be passing out the back and stuff when you're
playing around, making Crystal Palace look silly.
No pressure.
If there is a time where they lose a couple of games back to back, I just want to know what the effect is and like, do they have it within them to push on and bounce back and get back to this newfound like Ange squad where everything goes right. But that's about it, man. I think everything's looking all right. And in terms of quality, they have that. But I think, as you said, it's not massively just about the individual quality. It seems like a group dynamic that they've brought into, which is scary because you're not relying on one person. Like it's mad.
It's a whole vibe there over there.
The whole mood, as say, man. And yeah, as I keep saying, it must be so nice to have this and experience this. And yeah, Maddison just keeps playing up to the the profile that they've given him, this new kind of captain-y type vibe. It's nice, man.
Golden child.
Yeah, loving it. Cheeky chappy, all this stuff. Yeah, it's good. Who knows, man? Maybe they could repeat the season of 60-61 where they won the league. A little while, but there's a long way to go. Let's not get carried away.
That Bill Nicholson or something.
Yeah, all them guys. Yeah. All them legends there. Any other games you want to touch on? Aston Villa pumped Luton as expected at home. Diaby scored, McGinn today. Luton scored via an own goal. But yeah, Villa just keep going from strength to strength. They have 22 points from 10 games. They're flying, and I'm so scared for United when we have to play them.
That game at Villa Park's not going to be nice, man.
No, I think they're going to take a lot of points off teams at Villa Park.
I think they've got one of the best home records. They were saying they've won their last 6 or 7. I think.
I think it's 14 unbeaten at home, which is great. When you consider how things were under Gerrard. It's mad. Oh, sorry, 12th in a row at Villa Park. They scored 34 goals and conceded 6. Which is
like in Villa Park.
That is very scary. So pumping teams at one end and the other end, they're not giving you a sniff. It's tough, man. And Luton, continue to struggle. Yeah. Luton, it doesn't get any easier. They got Liverpool and then they travel to Old Trafford. 2 teams there fighting for their lives.
3 points.
Yeah, they might clip this up, SB.
You never know.
Don't want to say too much. And Liverpool just handled business, calm. Salah, Núñez, and they cruised to easy victory at home against Nottingham Forest with one of the funniest or most calamitous goals you'll see. Matt Turner rushing out at the end of the game and like misjudging it, and it goes over him, and Salah just rolls it into the net.
Bro, I saw Alanga starting up for Nottingham Forest up top. I said, yeah, man, this is just that routine 3 points for Liverpool, man. Routine Salah goal. Yeah.
They did what they had to do, and away from that, one player who I bought stock in starting to show returns. Dominic Calvert-Lewin scored the winner.
DCO.
Good goal against West Ham. Proper striker's goal. Proper.
That first touch.
Oof. Good, man. Good.
Silky.
When he's injury free, man, it's a problem. Scored his 50th Prem goal of his career.
I told you, look, Everton will be fine this year, man. They'll be fine. Too much rubbish teams
around them,
rubbish teams. But Moyes, I'm sick of Moyes, you know. And I'm not even a West Ham fan. Bro, how can you be so negative with such a squad that you have now, bro? Come on, bro. He had Kudus starting today. He had Paqueta starting today. He had who's the other one? Benarama, I think he might have started today. All attacking players he had started today. Alvarez and then someone else, Wood-Prowse. Decent team he had started today. Why am I watching Everton keeping the ball and you're pinned in your own half at home? Why, Moyes?
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah. You don't want that as a West Ham fan. Yeah, when you have these riches or relative riches, it's not ideal. But I guess in the past it works for him. But yeah, you probably think you'd want to see a little bit of excitement, bravery, risk taking. But yeah, it didn't prove to come to fruition because they lost 1-0 at home. And it sees Everton jump to 10th. To 10 points after 10 games. They're in 15th, just ahead of Forest and Bournemouth. It was a fairly scrappy game. But these little 3-point wins on the road for Everton, I think, come the end of the season, all important, man. Clean sheet away from home. And another player, my one to watch, who I keep mentioning week in, week out, is that Branthwaite. Mental player.
You've spoken about him before. I'm not taking him in. I saw him starting today. The blonde guy, isn't it?
Yeah. Massive, tree.
Is he good?
Yeah, and the one thing, he's got pace as well. Don't mind defending. He's a tough tackler as well. I say watch this space, man. I feel like he possibly, no disrespect to Everton, I think the vultures might be circling, man, and they might try pluck him up. Yeah. Watch this space is what I'd say.
Because I think they tried to play him when he was younger, I think, and then they sent him out on loan, did they?
I'm not sure exactly, because I remember Patterson came as well, and he was
a few
and didn't really work out, and now he's kind of finding his feet again. But yeah, I'm not sure Braithwaite's journey, but yeah, this season he's impressed me still.
He needs to not touch that team, so yeah, Braith, I'm with him.
The longer that happens, the better, man. And I guess that's it. There's a few other rogue results which we probably won't touch on, but Bournemouth got the business done against Burnley, who continue to play flirt ball all the way into the Championship. Yeah, he needs to be careful. There's a few managers, man. The sack race is heating up. And rapidly so, because there's a lot of out there. But yeah, Burnley, not for me. Not for me.
No,
not at all. I guess that brings us to the end of the weekend review. For everyone who tuned in, please make sure, as we said, you like, share, subscribe, and most importantly, comment. Tell us where we're right, tell us where we're wrong. That's what we want to hear. And we will be back at some point this week. So stay tuned. And as I said, subscribe because you don't want to miss out on any of the new content. I have been Walks. This has been SB. And we will see you all very soon. Peace.